PK here, Denise right across from me, lovely wifey. Duran's here.
Hi there.
Yeah, there's a reason why we weren't here yesterday.
Oh, goodness. We got to talk about it.
Busted. Oh,
What?
I think we're frozen again. Everybody's saying buffering.
Fine, I'm looking at the thing. We're fine. They're screwing with us. I don't believe them.
Chat's wrong.
Chat's wrong. Yeah, chat's wrong. Oh, now the chat's saying back in action.
Oh, there we are. There we are.
Right.
Back.
Right. We're doing what we can with what we have.
Yeah.
I don't know. There might be a few glitches here and there. If there are, remember, we post the show right after we get done on YouTube. It'll be on your favorite podcast platform, including whatever. Apple, Spotify.
Google,
you like it? We're on there.
whatever.
Check it out. You can listen to it, and you can get your laugh on here. We are working on the whole Wi-Fi thing.
It's not us, though. That's the thing.
You think it's AT&T?
It is completely. Or we're not paying your
Or-
bills, or what?
Or it's all that clutter crap that you put next to the modem that's downstairs.
What do you mean clutter
Oh,
crap?
you're blocking it, aren't you?
You're blocking the Wi-Fi.
No, I'm not. I checked.
Yeah.
I am responsible. I checked the
You're a
Next
Wi-Fi
Door
blocker.
app, and the Next Door app also said that AT&T fiber. So I don't know if that's what we use, but I think so.
It is.
But it completely went out for the majority of the neighborhood last Friday, which is why
Okay.
ours was in and out. Today might be your problem.
Okay. I don't know. You know, she's got like this whole like little laundry room area.
Yeah.
I mean, we have this whole.
Oh, okay. Laundry
I saw
Barbie,
the Barbie
over here.
movie. I'm sorry, ladies.
Denise's
Yeah.
area. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bitch, please.
And it's she's got this thing. She can't help herself. If I put a shelf up, it's only a matter of time before that shelf is like cluttered with all kinds of stuff.
It's not cluttered with stuff. It's cluttered with, like, I got laundry
matter what it
soap.
is.
I got laundry
matter what it
game
is.
beads that smell nice. I got fabric sheets, softeners.
It's a woman Barbie thing. Is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
my
That's what
God.
it is.
I'm going to smack you every time you say the word Barbie.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Why is your router in your
Laundry
laundry
room?
room?
Okay,
That's a great question, Duryan.
That's a great
Yeah.
question. So AT&T came over
Uh-huh.
to run the fiber, and
Okay.
these mofos, they ran it up the wall.
Okay.
So when you leave today, just look at our spot. You'll see it running up in the middle of the wall.
Wait,
It's not
outside
even-
or inside?
Outside.
So you can easily
Outside.
clip it.
You can easily clip it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then he drilled right in the middle of the wall to bring it into the laundry room. Now, the problem is because of we do all the stuff upstairs, it's really difficult. It's borderline impossible to run a cable from where the Wi-Fi is to the upstairs where we're at, because you can't just go like up a wall or just go through the floor or something. It's so difficult because above it, you have the bathroom with the bathtub. You literally have to, you can't go across. It's really impossible to get an actual hard line up here. So what I've been trying to do is make sure that the modem is like, not surrounded by stuff.
Yeah.
But
so
the
the
niece
signal-
has this
Well,
unique ability of no
apparently-
matter what it is.
Apparently you still cleared the modem, but it still sounds off. So.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know what to say.
I guess
Not my
it's-
fault.
I guess
Not
it's
Barbie's fault.
AT&T.
Back to AT&T.
We saw the Barbie movie and we're going to talk about
You
it.
guys saw it?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
interesting.
tricked me, bro.
I sure did.
That's
He
awesome.
tricked me.
Yeah.
Wait, so you didn't watch the other one?
No, we
We
did.
did
And
both.
Oh.
It was a long night at the movies.
It was awful because you want to go into something like that. If I'm going to do both movies,
Yeah.
I needed to do Barbie first. And then
Oppenheimer's very like serious and drama, and you're in there for like the
Yeah.
visuals and like the
gets you-
sound and
gets you
everything.
thinking and stuff,
Yeah.
and then we switch it up and I'm like, I told her, like, you've done all my movies. Like, I cannot complain about this. You went to Mission Impossible, Oppenheimer, you went to The Flash, you've done all my movies. So if you want to see Barbie, we're going to see Barbie. And there was a bar in the theater, and I went up to the bartender. I was like, get me the strongest drink you have. Times 2, baby.
Yeah, and
Times 2.
And then he made it pink for PK. Yeah, it was
Oh,
great.
Barbie drink?
Yeah, Barbie
Nice.
pink.
So
yeah.
we'll talk about it. You'll get our official review coming up on the show. We're also working on some news. What do you have?
Oh, I have so many things. Not only the sturgeon supermoon, Duryan, I want to know what you think the sturgeon supermoon
Never heard of
actually
it.
means. And X no longer is marking the spot. PK, a story for you and your boy Elon. We're going to talk about it coming up in top 3 things.
That dude's a fool. Did you see
Dude.
what he did?
I saw it, and then I saw all the neighbors complaining.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
like, why are they complaining? It looks cool. And then I saw what it does. I'm like, Jesus.
Jesus, my
What
eyes
a
hurt from a
G.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about
Oh,
that.
boy.
All right,
is that?
that is coming up. I can't wait to get to that. Also, Duryan gave me some videos. I asked him what were, because sometimes I don't want to preview stuff before the show so you can get our honest reaction. So I'm like, what are these videos about? And he said, and I quote, a good laugh. So, my
That's
friends,
just it.
a good laugh is coming your way. He's also working on a final thought. What do you have?
I got a cheese hack.
A cheese hack?
Yeah, it'll save you. It's a reduce, reuse, and recycle kind of
nice.
thing. Yeah.
Which is ironic because I just cut the cheese in here right before the show
my
started.
God. PK.
So,
God, you have been ripping it. How is it on your Stab Day Tuesday?
Oh, y'all.
Stab Day has been moved to now Tuesdays officially.
Can you see it?
That's
You might be able to see it.
a tiny little dot of blood.
It was so little.
You jumped when you walked in here.
Well, yeah, I didn't know what was going on because you're sitting on the chair, your sleeve is up, a little tiny blood, and Denise with a needle.
A
So I'm
giant
like,
needle.
hey, what's going on
He
here?
comes around the corner. He's like, whoa! Because we were in his chair exactly where he was.
Yeah.
And I heard him walking in through the front door. And on Stab Day, by the way, I'm taking Mounjaro.
Mounjaro. Oh,
Mounjaro?
God. I always
Mounjaro?
screwed up now.
Mounjaro.
Doctor
Mounjaro.
recommended it.
Yes.
I didn't even, I did ask, but she said it'd be perfect for you. So get off my back on that. And if you are thinking about getting on it, or if you've been struggling with your weight like I have for, years. I am the Greek really less rich, the Greek poor version of Oprah,
Yeah.
where my weight goes,
Fluctuates.
it's a roller coaster.
It's not really been fluctiting. It's just gone fat.
Yeah.
But now
Still
it's going
juice.
down.
Yeah.
Now it's going down.
That's
Yeah.
going down.
Yeah.
But it has completely switched. It's hard to describe. I definitely recommend it for anybody that's really he's been struggling with their weight like I have. It just gets you to stop thinking about food. It gets you to start craving. Like I've been pistachioing it up
Yeah,
like
PK's
nobody's business,
so
man.
good.
Yeah, but he's been eating like one bag for every 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
Shell
He
or
eats a
no
lot.
shell?
I like the shells because it slows me down and you crack it or whatever.
And I like licking the shells too, the salty
I love,
ones.
yeah. You know, I had a couple that dropped on the ground, picked them up, and still.
No,
I
he-
had one that fell into her shoe. She put her. This is how many I'm eating. But they're just flying all over the spot that we live in.
Uh-huh.
And she found one in her shoe when she
Yeah.
put it on. I'm like, you got to check your shoes before you put them
Yeah,
on.
and then he ate it.
Yeah.
I know. He's like, this don't taste sour. I'm like, gross.
What about pistachio ice cream? That is so good.
That is no.
Like Spumoni?
No, just straight up pistachio
Yeah.
ice
I
cream.
don't know about that.
Is that the green part of the Spumoni ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Best part.
cool.
Yo,
I'm
you should
cool.
try it with real pistachio chunks in there.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
amazing.
Right. But anyway, my point is that it switches your mind and you actually start craving fruits, which is weird. And then it also helps you break down some of the fat from what I've read. I switch injection sites. I go from belly to arm. Today's, I don't know what you did wrong, but today's kind of hurt a little more.
I didn't do
I
anything
think 'cause
wrong.
you rushed.
You said exactly where you wanted to go. You waited over an hour, and then you heard, because we have a chime when anyone comes in through the door. And it
Yeah.
goes, ding, ding. And I'm like, Duryan's here, so what do you want to do? He's going to see you in your most vulnerable self. And he's like, oh, man, just hurry and stab me. I'm like, all right. Well, that's what happened.
Hey, and in PK and DK with Duryan show fashion today, we're also going to be talking about the Crunchwrap Supreme controversy that's happened. It's a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Okay.
People are saying that doesn't look
Like the real thing.
like the real thing. So this is our front door camera, and the real thing is on the way.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. Do you see the giant cone
Now, if
behind
you're just-
Duryan's car?
If you're just listening to the show, we've got a live feed to the front, and
Yeah.
if you want to go to pkndk.com and you can watch the show, that's at 9 minutes in. Speaking of that, let me see if I have the video. So there's a cone there.
Yeah, the giant cone. We talked about it.
huge.
Friday's show when Duryan talked about the sinkhole and he brought up the boulder from the giant
Yeah.
sinkhole. We got updates to that, which is really frustrating.
Check it out on, this is, I believe it was
Is it
Friday night?
Yeah.
Friday night, right?
Okay.
Because the next day I go out there, I'm like, I think somebody hit
Yeah,
that
Friday.
giant pylon. That's right. So,
The cone is so huge.
It
You
is.
can't
The cone's
miss
like
it.
3 feet.
Yeah.
now, obviously, again, if you're listening to the show, you want to go and you want to watch this. But look at this. This person's backing up, runs right over it. If there's ever a time for the ground to give way, that would have been it.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
That would have been
the
amazing.
sticks didn't pop his tires that are hanging out
Yeah.
there. They're
What do you
like
do
little
at this
stakes.
point? What do you do?
I'll look. I'll look. Say, what the hell did I hit? You know,
So-
hopefully it's not a human or a cat.
Currently,
Yeah, or a
Just-
raccoon. Probably.
yeah.
setting up the picture currently, the giant cone, I don't even know what it's called. It's a giant bucket, you know, those orange buckets, is underneath this SUV, completely underneath.
He hit it pretty hard. You can hear that crunch.
Yeah.
So my question to you, listening to the show or watching it right now, for the chat as well, what do you guys do? Do you pull forward? Do you get out of the car? Do you do both in that order? Do you maybe just get out to see what you hit? What do
Yeah.
you do at this exact moment? Duryan.
Yeah, you got to get out the car. You got to assess the situation.
Yeah.
what did you hit? Is your car damaged? And then go from there.
Denise.
I would definitely pull forward into the parking spot that I just came out of and see what the hell I hit.
See, I think that by instinct, that's what I would do, but I believe that Duryan is right. You probably should get out.
Immediately?
Make sure it wasn't a small child or something. So let me rewind it one more time. Here we go, and I'm going to let it play through this time.
Okay.
By the way, what is the chat saying? Is the chat saying anything? Because
You get out immediately to see what you hit. You get out and check.
that's what everybody saying.
No, Mrs. J, the mermaid, said you just pull forward.
Oh, she would. Maybe they knew that it was the thing, but that's all right. Let's just play it through. So here we go, backing up, completely under the SUV right now.
So loud.
Let's play this out. All right, so they're moving forward. They did not get out.
It pops back up.
Pops back up,
That's
and they
trippy.
slowly now they're backing back up. They have not gotten out of the car yet.
Nope.
They're parking. They park. Or are they parking? No,
can't
sir,
tell.
they're not parking. They are turning around
Wow.
to get the F out of Dodge.
They're so slow.
What's the other thing? Why are they so slow?
And I think they're like going over the grass at this point too.
At
Like-
this point, yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely driving over the grass. And then they're out. They're out skis.
They didn't even check their own car to see if there's damage. They just slowly just turned around.
They pulled a Megs. I keep going because I don't want to know what I hit. Yeah.
I don't know what.
Megs, yes. So anyway, going back to that camera live right now, we are waiting for the Crunchwrap Supreme to be delivered so we can decide on if there's an actual lawsuit. Because again, they're getting sued.
Scientific purposes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And apparently it doesn't look like the picture. So that's, we'll find out together on this show. Let's do a roll call right now because the people must be heard.
We got Yessie 305-404 checking in from the ATL Atlanta. By the way, she had sent you something, PK, and I know you're going to go to the P.O. box after the show today.
I
So
am.
you will grab that then. We'll open up on tomorrow's show. Misty Rose is in Oregon City. We got Christy. That's the first name I've seen.
What's
Christy.
up, Christy? Hit the bong gong dong for girl Christy. Come on out. Boom.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Alfredo is checking in from his bed in Troutdale.
Nice.
Bezabelli,
Is
a.k.a.
Duryan's mama in there?
What the hell? No.
Sherelle, a.k.a. She had a birthday
Oh,
like 2
happy
days ago.
birthday.
Happy belated, Sherelle in Vancouver.
Here's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Hey!
Honeybee checking in Midtown Houston. I think she said today's like her last day before maternity leave.
Hey, we're going live from her bedside. Right, we're gonna call. We gotta do like a play-by-play.
Play by play.
Oh, yeah.
You did
Here comes
say
the baby right
call
now. I
with
think I
any
see the head. It's
questions.
coming on out. Oh, here we go. It's coming out. Oh my goodness, there's a mess all over this. There it is. That'd be great.
And then we got.
Did you get Alpha Get Down, Retta?
Not quite yet. No, I got Amanda though in Carrollton.
Oh, Amanda.
Deb,
Right.
Deb S. Yes, checking in Alpha.
Get down.
Oh, it's good. Okay, sorry. Alfredo's damn comment caught me off guard.
What did he say?
Ryan's mom was here. I just gave her breakfast. Well, thank you, I guess. She needs to eat, so
Yeah.
She's hungry. She wants some milk.
thank you for taking care of her.
Alpha. Get down.
Retta. Okay. John Arnold, he is on our Facebook at PK and DK watching live
Sup,
from
Facebook?
Athens, Georgia.
What's up in
Alexa in Woodstock, Georgia. Charlene in Clackamas. We got Ashley Gordon in Noonan. She goes, haven't been on a live show in a while, unfortunately, but you've been sticking around like the world. So, Ashley, you are forgiven.
You are forgiven.
Yeah.
This time.
You have had some of the best stick jobs that I've seen. When you held it up and you could see Big Ben and it was just awesome. The international
Big Ben, yeah.
stick job.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm talking about.
Justin's in Minnesota. Got Brian Racer in Troutdale. High RPM also on our Facebook page. Checking in Eugene. Yeska Hater, PDX-ish. Johnny in San Jose. Brent in the 503. Urel in Pasa.
Get down,
Dina. Fireball, Carolyn, Salem. We got Shay and Jackson. Heart Reborn in Mableton, Oakwood, Georgia. That is Justin. Misty writes, DK, finally have something big for your Toot Your Horn Tuesday, but
I
my
got
car
something
is
big
with
for
my
you.
partner at work. So I sent you a DM on Instagram. Well, we might have to read it and have Duryan go toot his horn.
Okay.
Maybe do that.
I'll have a Toot Your Horn coming up here in just a second with instant voice notes. So,
James is
yeah.
in Spokane, Washington, and we got Alicia in El Paso, Texas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining the show. Really appreciate you. Big thanks and a shout out going out to my replay gang,
Boom.
watching this later. definitely appreciate the view and the listen. So whether you have PK and DK Plus, and we're going to talk about that because we're going to make a couple of tweaks to the show coming up starting, I think, next week. But definitely pick up PK and DK Plus. That's a subscription, which you also can win on the wheel. $20. You can spin the wheel. You can win a bunch of stuff, including $50, our favorite Amazon items. Ashley from Shots' sketchbook, her incredible drawings are on there. Sticker pack, so you can always be sticking. And a bunch of other cool stuff on that wheel that Denise was nice enough to kind of clean up.
Yeah. Well, one of them is Read My Lips, which Kareen, by the way, she won this past Friday, so that'll be on this coming Friday show.
Yep.
One of our games, and also Tone Deaf Karaoke, which all of you seem to love so very much. So
if you land on that, we'll do that. And also, we really appreciate it because that's how we make money. So, send in those donations. Love you for it. Let's get some instant voice notes right now. You can leave these online at pkanddk.com. You know how we've been talking about our cable going in and out?
Yeah.
A cable hack that you yourself can use right now.
PK, DK, Duryan, this is Hyman from Fresno. Yeah, I know.
Hold on,
the one
Ivan.
that I'm listening to.
Hold on, buddy. Yo, run down there and scare him. Run down there. The Taco Bell guy's coming. Hurry up. Run down there. Open up the door. Make him jump. Make him jump. Go, 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 go. Fucking slow.
Oh. He's so scared.
Oh my God, the dude almost fell down the step.
Oh, right. He almost fell.
I know.
Dude, hold on. This was freaking amazing.
I
Hold
thought
on.
he was going to maybe attack.
Dude, I don't think I had the camera on. I wonder if I can, hold on.
You freaked him out, man.
Yeah.
Hey, can we talk about your order, PK? What an order you just got.
Hold on. Oh,
Okay.
I gotta pull this up because I didn't think oh, can I not go back on the,
I don't know.
oh, I might have to pull it up on the phone. Hold on. Let me see the other camera. Dude, I don't think I had it on,
Oh.
but when I was watching it, after he gave you the food, he stumbled down the steps on the way out, bro. What did you do?
I just opened the door and said, thank you, really fast. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Hold on. Now I'm just bringing up all the other
Oh,
cameras.
great.
at
Now
the house.
everyone can see our
It's the house, guys. Hold on.
That's real
Oh,
exciting.
Jesus.
That's all right.
All right.
PK's order, by the way. PK, come on, man.
What?
1 Crunchwrap, which I thought that we were doing for show purposes.
Yeah.
10 fire sauce.
Oh, yeah.
3
I like my fire sauce.
3
sauce.
beef
5.
crunchy taco supremes. PK.
Yeah, I wanted to test y'all. I wanted to see if I got you each taco. You don't have to eat it. Just put it in front of you. Do we want to compare real quick while it's fresh?
I mean,
and then
yeah,
we'll get
you
back
gotta.
Yeah.
Then we'll get back to instant voice notes. I'm also going to try to pull
I
that
wanna hear
video.
about this.
Hold off on. I'm also going to try to pull that video because it was hysterical. How did you scare him? Did you just open the door?
Well, yeah, because I first tried to open the door. It was locked, so I unlocked it, and I just opened up real quick, and then I said really fast and loud, thank you! And he looked scared / pretty mad.
You can't be mad if somebody's like saying thank you.
Yeah,
I
I
saw
know.
him just stumble back and then almost fall down that one step off the patio.
He looked like he was a little bit shocked.
What's the matter?
They only put 9, not 10 fire sauce packets.
Yeah.
Call him.
That's a bad review. I love my fire sauce packets. So every time we order, I get like 10 just so we have some extra ones. You have to
This
compare.
is heavy.
All right, let me bring up the
Is
picture.
that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fill me
So-
in. What's going on?
Okay, so the story is that there's a lawsuit saying this is the picture, but people get something different.
Yeah,
they don't get what the picture
they
is.
get less than that.
Wait, are
I
you
can
talking
ag-
about like ingredients wise, or it's supposed to look wise?
Ingredients, because they're saying like the picture, the portrayal shows double. Like you double the food, double the meat.
Yeah, it looks pretty healthy on
Yeah.
the picture.
I thought the article was saying that people were complaining about the meat more than the lettuce, though. Or is it?
Their
is it-
suit today, false advertising class action. Consumers allege that Taco Bell misrepresents the amount of beef in the Crunchwrap Supreme by at least double the amount. Now look at this. Yeah,
Do
this
you-
does not look the same.
Put it on the counter. Do you still have that knife? Why don't you cut it down the middle and then let's compare it with the actual, so it looks like the picture.
Okay. Oh my God, yeah. Just looking at it right now, it looks really sad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it down the middle here.
But what's really, honestly, as you're cutting that down, like, what's the class action lawsuit gonna get you?
I don't know. Is it-
5 cents.
Exactly.
You know,
I was like,
you have to prove that you bought one.
I think it's just more like for us, we're actually buying the product. Oh,
Oh
geez.
my gosh.
Is it? All right, we're gonna hold it up. Let's compare. Oh my God!
There's no meat.
Holy
Look
crap!
at Duryan's
God.
side. There's no meat. Where's
No,
the
hold it-
meat?
hold it
Where's
like
the
the
beef?
picture.
It's non-existent.
It's yeah. I agree. There's more this shell thing. There's more tortilla, and then there is.
How
What
did you
the?
get the picture to look like that?
Well, obviously it's like fake, and it's not even real lettuce or real meat in that picture. We've seen those things before. What they do for like fast food.
Yeah, I know, but like, look at
Phil?
Duryan. Duryan's is like so.
Yeah,
It's
so
like-
I had to squeeze mine out.
Really, the meat?
Yeah, like it's
Oh,
hardly
that's
there.
sad. I'm gonna open mine up too and see what it looks like.
Yeah, Taco Bell, you deserve to be sued for this. Oops.
Yeah.
It fell on my laptop.
Oh, dude, this looks so. Even with the wrapping, look how
Yeah.
small or thin
Yeah.
that is. Even with the lettuce.
If
and
you're
everything.
expecting that picture, there's not even close. That's
Uh-uh.
not even
dude.
And I know that foods are obviously, you're gonna get something different than what you see in the picture, but that's so different. I mean, this picture looks
Yeah.
3 or 4 inches or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it looks like it's
I'm just
decently
curious.
thick.
Like it says it's 540 calories. I bet that's all in just the tortilla. Like there's nothing else in there.
Oh,
I
true,
wonder
yeah.
if I thought it did used to be closer to that picture. I wonder if they started putting less ingredients in, or if it's always been that way.
Shrinkage.
I mean-
I don't know.
Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, it's still good, and yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that shrinkage thing. But let me get back to these instant voice notes. Cause the people must be heard. And like I was saying, a hack that you can use if your modem is going out.
DK, Duryan, this is Hyman from Fresno. Yeah, I know the one that I'm listening to is probably a few days old, but you were talking about cable, that you have to go through all this just to get somebody to talk to you, to get them out there or whatever it may be. But here's a hack for you. Before you call in, unplug your modem from the wall, unplug the power, and tell them the shit just ain't working no more. They can't have you troubleshooting nothing. Just say, yep, it's plugged in, it's not working, no lights are on. There you go. Boom. Life hack. They'll just send somebody out. Bye.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, the
That-
problem with us is I think it is working, so it's definitely.
Yeah. I was going to say at my other job, though, like the Wi-Fi completely got knocked out. I have to use my hotspot.
Oh.
So that actually would work, like to troubleshoot it. Be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah, because
yeah.
they're like, we're going to send you a new modem, like to the company.
yeah.
But I'm like, but, I mean, how come all of a sudden it's not working? Like it was working like a week ago, and now just kapoof. And they're like, we'll send, instead of a person, we'll send a new modem. And you got to put it together. But no, if you just point blank,
Yeah, and you're running a business from there, so it's not like you
Yeah.
can just be without Wi-Fi until they decide to get out their butts
Exactly.
and send you the modem, or you get some lazy person that takes forever, or
just like,
you know.
yeah, our gym, the power, like the power company came by and just for like an hour completely like shut down the whole block, like where the
Yeah.
Kroger is and the gym and all of
Holy
that. They're
crap.
like, yeah, sorry. Like all the lights are off. You can't go in.
Let's get to another instant voice note. Ivans, you can leave these to say what's up and, maybe correct us. There's a lot of corrections that need to happen on the show. Or if you've got like a good story or something for us to talk about, always drop your instant voice notes online, pkanddk.com.
Happy Toot Your Horn Tuesday.
Oh, toot your horn.
I'm calling to toot my horn.
What's up, man? I just want to toot my horn.
I wanted to toot my own horn. Today's the last day that I have without my kids. They get to come tomorrow. I'm super excited. Another fabulous 5th grade year. I recovered from 2 surgeries, and between both surgeries, I taught summer school. And I got to go see Dave Matthews. So I am tooting my horn for a whole bunch of things, but mostly I get to see my kids tomorrow. Love y'all. Talk to you soon. Here comes the horn.
Nice.
Bye.
Bye. Anytime you got to toot your horn Tuesday, we want to hear from you. We play it throughout the week, so it just sounded good to say Tuesday, so we say Tuesday. But you have to have good news. You have to have a horn to honk, because some of y'all aren't honking horns.
Oh,
Can't
well-
play it if you don't honk the horn. What do you have?
Well, I was like, but Misty, remember I told you she sent me in a DM. She's in our chat right now. She has some really good news, but she does want Duryan to honk her horn because her car, it's not her fault that her partner has it. The car. It's
I'm
a really good
afraid,
story.
No, because when he
Come
goes
on,
out
it's a
there,
good
then we get like
story.
violations and stuff.
I get excited. I can't help it.
Yeah, all right.
You ready for it?
I guess, I suppose. Hold on.
I'm calling to toot my horn.
What's up, man? I just want to toot my horn.
I wanted to toot my own horn.
All right.
Misty writes, I need Duryan to toot his horn for me because my car is at work with my partner. Yesterday, I got a promotion at work, which came with a life-changing raise. Money has been so tight and finances have been causing so much anxiety. and now I can breathe. I am so proud of me.
Oh,
That's from
hell
Misty.
yeah.
awesome. Yeah. Round of applause. All right. Well, listen, I don't need to be getting kicked out of here.
Okay.
I don't trust you.
It's for people. It's a very good Happy Tuesday note.
Uh-huh.
It needs to be celebrated the right
Okay.
way. So I'll just do a little
All
beep.
right, go ahead.
Little beep.
All right,
Okay.
just a little beep. You want to give me the phone cord, bro? So, yeah.
Whoa,
Well, we got it.
fallen.
All right, no going to the. Are you going to the bathroom before you honk your thing? No, not this time. Okay.
Oh, that's right. On Friday he did, and then he said he piddled on the floor and cleaned it up.
Yeah, he did. I stepped on it.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I
and then
know.
what'd you do with those socks?
I kept wearing them because I figured it would dry. What are you doing? What are you back for? All right. Make sure you call me so I can,
She has an update in the checks. Misty is live joining us. I'm officially a project manager, so hell yes, need Duryan to toot that horn. Are you
That's
sure,
great.
Misty?
You got life-changing money, and then we're about to get kicked out of here.
You sure? Because last time Duryan went out there to do something, he brought a boulder up from the street.
Where the hell is this guy? Where the hell are you?
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
The hell? You're gonna have to talk to me.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell's taking you so long? Takes you 2 seconds to come back up, but to get out there.
I made it to the car.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay. Here we go.
For who? You got to say for who.
Who's
Just
this for again?
tell the story. You were just in here. You're talking about the importance of honking your horn. You don't even know the story?
Well, no. Who's it again?
All right, we can tell you. It's Brenda.
Misty.
Shit, I know.
Oh.
I'm messing with him.
Oh.
It's Misty.
Misty. Okay, so
Okay.
Misty, with her hard work and sacrifice being paid off into finally getting that moolah, this is for you. This is for you, Misty. Here we go. There it is. And I just want to say thank, because that was a fake one. Here's the real one.
Oh, God, no.
You knew that was going to happen.
Headphone
You
alert.
knew that was going to happen.
Okay. Oh, my God, I'm going to start getting messages from the neighbors.
All right. I'm getting out of here.
All right, now hurry up so the neighbors don't know it was you.
Yeah. Oh, look how fast he's running.
Nice moves, bro.
Yeah, there's nobody else that does this kind of.
I'm going to leave it on this camera to see if people come out to look.
Sure. Was our neighbor's car? 'Cause she works from home. She's gonna come out
Hey,
and
look.
start texting.
Yeah.
I was going to do my cool transition right now
Okay.
before I
Down
sit
there.
down.
Yeah.
You got to keep talking during your cool transition.
Oh, it didn't go as good.
Oh, you just missed the FedEx guy.
Did you guys see anybody come out or anything?
I
not
haven't seen
yet.
anybody yet, so
Not
I'm
yet.
kind of surprised. Dude, I think your horn is going out or something.
I think so too.
How does that happen?
You're
'Cause
hitting it hard.
Yeah, you.
I don't know.
There you go. Happy Toot Your Horn Tuesday.
I don't know exactly how horns work. Is it? It's not through air, is it?
You hit. You mean the mechanical
wait,
way?
wait,
that it
I
works?
think-
I don't know.
Well, I think horns can go out because didn't mine on my
Yeah.
old car go out? Like we had to smash it.
Yeah, yours was.
It was
acting weird. It
weird.
was like it would only work sometimes, and whenever you needed it to work, it would
Did
never
it?
work.
Yeah.
But
When
then,
there was an emergency, it wouldn't work.
yeah, when I was goofing around, it would always work. It was
Yeah.
the weirdest thing. So I don't. Maybe horns do go. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Let's see. As always, leave us your good news, your Toot Your Horn Tuesdays. Again, online, pkndk.com. We love hearing from you as well. So drop us, if you can, Ivan's, just like we had Dina a few minutes ago. Did Dina say she hadn't seen her kids this entire summer?
Well,
Did she
she's a
just bounce on them?
She's a teacher.
Oh, those kids. I was trying to figure out what she meant. I was like, did Dina just abandon her kids for like a couple of months?
Yeah, and I don't know if that was good or bad or
Oh, I
what.
can't wait to
Yeah.
see him again. Mommy was out.
No, it's back to school. Like I have seen a lot of our listeners, even in the chat right now, like Alexa, she had posted pictures on Facebook about her kids going back to school. So at least in Georgia already, kids are back. And same with Kirsten, like her daughters are in high school, or maybe not Kirsten. I don't know.
Isn't that a little too soon?
Brooke, her daughter went back to high school.
Oh.
But it's weird. Like it's just the August 1st going back. Like I didn't go till I was in
The end of August, right?
no, like after Labor Day.
Yeah, but that's because because a lot of these stories are from Georgia, right? Or people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Georgia has so many damn breaks. It's every other week it's a week.
I
feel
It's
like
not just
same with
winter,
your
spring
kid, though.
break. It's
Yeah.
like every other week there's a break. Yeah, you do have a lot of breaks.
When does
They
your
do.
kid go back?
17th of August.
So
This is the first day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
on a Thursday? That's so weird.
God, is
Why
it
would you
on
go
Thursday?
back for like 2 days?
Oh, you're not
Yeah.
gonna do like last year where you kept them out for the first 3 weeks because you were just being irresponsible on vacay?
No, we were testing his power knowledge.
Oh.
We like to hold him
make
back.
sure he can catch up.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's so advanced.
I mean,
You got to give the
Yeah.
other kids a head start.
Yeah, and then you throw him in
Yeah.
and see if he sinks or swims.
and
Duh.
he swam. He did
Oh,
great.
Yeah, he crossed the finish
Yeah,
line.
Yeah.
Did this is a good time to talk about how yesterday, all you have to do is effing respond to a text message.
I know.
Otherwise, I mean, I wouldn't be annoyed or anything. Just respond,
I
so
think-
I'm not just sitting in here for a few hours.
Okay, you and his wife have the same argument. 'Cause I saw she posted something on Instagram today about having the same conversation with her spouse
It's like Christ.
10 times in a row. And he's like, you never told me that. You never told me that. You never told me that. Yeah, I think you guys are similar.
So yesterday we're just sitting in here. We're waiting on him because he said that he'll get done with his son's shots and all whatever he had to do, teeth work or something.
Yeah,
I don't
dentist.
know, like STD tests, whatever.
Dentist. It was
I don't know, drug
dentist,
test.
braces,
I don't know what he's doing.
cleaning.
Orthodontist.
Orthodontist.
Yeah.
So I'm in here and I'm like, all
How do
right.
I know all this?
I don't know.
1 o'clock, I'm like, all right, 1:30 he'll be over. He said it'd be done by 1. I'm like, cool, we'll record later or whatever. And that's the conversation that we had is we'll just do it
We
late
had it on-
only for subscribers.
We had it on the show. We're going to
Yeah.
do it at 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, nothing. And I'm like, what the F? I'm so irritated. I'm like, yo, Bryson's stuff was supposed to, and I misspelled the son's name. It's supposed to be done at 1. He was like, oh, we're supposed to record today? I thought you were joking.
No, that's not what happened.
Did anybody think
That's
we were
what-
joking
No,
on
PK.
Friday's show?
PK, read the actual message, you dumb shit. That's not what was said.
Well, you called me a dumb shit.
Because you
You're a-
didn't say it right at all.
That's not even an inst.
No.
The way she said that was
At
hilarious.
2:32, PK goes,
I want everybody to, you need to pause. I want everybody to realize the abuse that this Ken is under. Right? The abuse. That's how she talks to me when we're not doing the show.
It flowed
Hey,
out of her mouth
dumb
so.
shit. You want
Yeah.
dinner?
2:32, PK writes to Duryan, what are we doing over there? 3:41, it's cool. We don't have much to do. I'll just sit here waiting all day, mister. I'll be over after Bryson. Duryan, then 11 minutes later, I was joking. I didn't get home till 3:06. No way to make it. And then pick up. Yes, I can come over when I pick her up, drop her off like 6 p.m.-ish. And then PK's like, don't worry about tonight. Just would have been nice to know so I wasn't sitting here waiting. Let's do tomorrow.
I just, I get so
That's
furious.
what happened, actually.
Then I can never really be mad at him.
No,
But it's
no,
like,
you can't.
for the love of God, all you'd have to do is be like, hey, like around 1 o'clock, be like, yo, this is going long. I probably can't come over,
Yeah.
But he just ignores everything. And then when you call him on it, then he wants to do extra work. Like he was going to come over last night to record at 8 p.m. or something.
Yeah, it's like, I got to get up at
6.
4. Yeah, I can't
After
do that.
dropping off, yes, I said I'll come over and
But
we can
wait,
knock
if you
it
just
out.
told me that like around noon that stuff is running late, I would have been like, let's just skip today.
I guess I was just trying to because I wasn't too sure even if I can make it. Like the day I did
Why
say
didn't you
yes.
just
But you
say
say
that?
yes on Friday. You're like, yeah, I'll
Yeah,
come at 2. And
well-
we're like, okay, cool.
Because PK was acting like a 5-year-old. He goes, "Oh, why can't you just come over after his thing?" I was like, "Okay," just to calm him down. That's the only reason why I said okay.
We're all scared of PK and his emotions.
You're crazy. Oh, now you're just throwing this around all on me.
Read the comment from Meme Lord Nelly.
Who, me?
That would be
Me?
Yeah.
That would be expecting too much of Duryan. It's easier just to watch his location.
we don't have his location though. Yeah, no, we got rid of that. Yeah.
All right, let's try to give away $500 with What's That Noise? We have a noise, and if you're just joining us for the first time, whoa, that's not the noise.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like
That's the front yard.
Sounds like my stomach.
Let me turn that off. That's the front yard. Still have that.
It sounds like it sounds like animals mating.
Yeah, who's out there? What are they doing?
I don't
Sounds
know.
like 2 bears getting it on.
I think it's just people outside. I mean, that's.
Really?
Hold on, I'm gonna turn it back on.
Yeah.
Who's out there?
Yeah, nobody.
I love the cameras that we have.
Well,
We have so many cameras.
It's supposed to be it's a yard day, but I think it's too hot. Like I don't think I hope that they're not out this late.
Oh,
It's
they're
too-
seasoned pros.
It's
Yeah,
so
Houston
hot,
Heat don't
y'all.
keep the yard people down.
Oh,
I don't know how they
God.
do it.
I don't
know
either.
either.
I don't
And
know.
they-
That's a tough.
And they wear Levi's jeans.
Well, I think they have to, because of the sun and stuff. So they have to wear long sleeve shirts and.
Oh, okay.
and- yeah.
I noticed the long sleeves. I just didn't know the jeans.
Yeah.
Like jeans though? That's like
I
not
don't
breathable.
Denim.
Yeah.
Denim.
I always try to be
Anyway.
extra
It's a new
nice.
brand. Denim.
I always try to be extra nice because like they're out there in the heat and stuff. But I think the heat still gets to them, and then it's not ever reciprocated
No.
back. It's like, how you guys doing? And so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep moving now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you because it's hot as hell. And
No,
then,
like
you know.
last night it was like around 10 and I was like, PK, I don't think the air's working inside, which is obviously a problem when we do the show from
Yeah.
here. But it was like 83 last night in the house.
Shit, how do you sleep in 80?
You can't.
Yeah.
I had
think it
these-
went out for a little while.
I
and
had
then came back on.
these cooling towels, which like when you get wet, they obviously make you cold.
Yeah.
So I just like had PK. I was like, go get me a cooling towel. I can't breathe. And I had to
I
like,
wasn't though. I was.
I
all
was
right, you know.
sweating. It was uncomfortable at 83.
Or maybe I turn it up so she can take some of the clothes off.
life hack.
Oh, life hack.
All right. What's that noise? $500.
Amazingly missed all the important stuff.
All right, here we go. Get your guesses in online. pkndk.com/what's that noise. Guess number what?
We are number 51.
Greg, aka Bootleg 73, dropping a Lego set off the roof.
Amazingly missed all the important stuff.
That, my friend, is incorrect. And Bootleg, congrats on the last win for What's That Noise.
Number 52.
Michael, dropping a bullet blender.
A what?
A bullet blender.
I have one of those.
Amazingly missed all the important stuff.
And that is also incorrect. Get your guesses in online. pkndk.com/what's that noise. There were a correct answer that we pull out of that jar of guesses. We'll get $500. Get those in. 2 more guesses coming up before the end of the show. Playing Match 2 with Dario. Do you want to try getting a hold of Dario real quick? By the way, you can play all of our games online, just like where you're going to submit your guesses for What's That Noise. You'll see Match 2 as well in the menu bar. If you want to put your info there, we'll get you on the show. And Match 2 is word association. We try to match 2 words, and we haven't had a winner for that in a minute. Although you've gotten
Yeah.
close.
I got pretty close on Friday.
I think we've had, 2, maybe 3 wins this year?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Here we go.
I'm feeling good today, though.
Dario, what's up?
What's up?
What's up, man? What are you doing? What's going on?
I am working.
What do you do?
I'm a driver. Truck driver.
Oh, truck driver. Yeah, we
nice.
talked. We talked. Yeah. Where are you at
been a
right now?
while.
What part of the country?
Fresno. Well, I'm out of Visalia. I used to be, I don't think I remember. I used to work for Pepsi.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, you're the dude that didn't your dad also drive trucks?
No.
Yep.
Oh, shove that foot in your mouth.
Right there.
How about
You know,
some more
I
toes?
took that gamble because we have 2 truck drivers. Took that gamble and failed miserably. Yeah. What are you hauling now? Are you hauling? So you used to do Pepsi. What do you do now?
Yeah, so now Ace Hardware came to Visalia, so I jumped ship to deliver freight for Ace Hardware stores.
Oh, Ace.
So I
Ace
go
Hardware.
from Visalia. Yeah, I go from Visalia to like the Bay Area. So like today I went to East Bay, like by Oakland and stuff. So I'm back home every day.
Oh man.
Just a better situation for me. I used to commute to Fresno every day and then grab my truck, and it was a lot of commuting on my personal vehicle. So now it's like a 5-minute drive to work, and I'm happy.
Yeah. That's no
nice.
easy drive though. What is that? Like 8 hours?
What was that?
How long is that drive? I said that's not an easy drive to do, right? Is that like 8 hours?
Oh no. One way to that area, it's a 4.5 drive.
Oh,
4.5 hour drive
Okay.
in the morning.
Okay. That's
So I've been up since midnight.
Woo! Damn, son.
Yeah, so I'm almost back. I'm in the Fresno area, going back to Visalia. I pulled over right now.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I hear that blinker.
Safe
Yeah.
driving.
Hear that blinker.
Or the hazard lights, yeah.
Who do you want to lose with?
Yeah.
What are you thinking? You want to lose with Denise or Duryan? Which one do you want to,
Well, I played with both already.
You lost with both? Yeah.
No, I won once already. I just forgot with who.
Oh, you don't know with who?
How do you not know with who?
I just
It's been that long.
It's been so long. It's been so long that my ninja called me back. So you know.
All right. Well, you did get a win, but yeah, man.
I did get a win.
What are you thinking?
Just don't know. Let's go with my boy Duryan.
Okay.
All right, Dario. Do this.
I knew it.
I do have it noted that last time he played was June 13th of 2022. Over a year.
All right, here we go. Well, he did get a win, though. You can't
I don't
just
know
go
if that
back
was
to
the
back.
last time, though. Like,
Oh,
if he's
that's
played
true.
twice, maybe he won the year prior.
All right, your first one, I'm going to make it interstate. One word that comes to your mind when I say interstate. And for the chat as well, what are you guys thinking? Give me one word, drop it in the chat. Interstate. It's your first word.
Oh man, interstate. I would think the 5. You know, I-5 freeway. I don't know. Interstate.
I mean, you go.
Any
You go
suggestions?
5. You go 5 if you want.
That's
yeah.
what I was
I'll accept
thinking.
I-5.
Yeah.
I go with the 5. Lock that in.
Okay, 5. All right. Your second word, midnight. Midnight.
Ooh. Midnight.
I love doing these words because it's play this little game with myself. Is he gonna go with what we just talked about?
Yeah.
Is he gonna go
Because
with
he's been up since midnight.
hour?
Or is he going to say, like, it's dark,
Midnight.
moonlight?
dark? Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. Midnight.
Midnight.
That's a tough one.
Midnight, we got Charlene saying
Yeah, what's the chat saying?
12, dark, midnight snack from Dave. 12,
Ooh,
that's Anita.
snack.
Snack is pretty good. I like that one.
Time.
Snack. Let's go with snack.
Midnight
Let's
snack.
go with snack. I like that
That
one.
is good.
All right, I'm gonna lock you in for snack. All right, done deal. Denise, what'd you go for interstate? Did you go with 5?
I did.
too?
I said I-5 because you said you would accept that.
And I'm whispering now because
Yeah, just in
cheating
case he's
bastard out there.
cheating, yeah.
Midnight. You went with
At first, I was like thinking it's a Taylor song, but he's never going to
Okay,
say
go
Taylor,
Brad.
so I said dark.
Taylor. Did anybody? Nobody.
said
Monster.
dark,
Midnight.
dark,
Midnight.
okay?
All right. Make sure he doesn't look at the chat either, cheating bastard. No looking at the chat. I'm watching your eyeballs. And your other balls. I'm watching all your balls.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Been ready. So ready.
Let's go, Duryan.
Interstate.
Interstate?
Interstate.
Oh, interstate. Oh, God. Interstate.
Yeah, that's the word. Interstate.
Highway. Interstate.
Oh, you want to come back?
Oh, road. Yes, please come back. Come back on that one.
Midnight.
Midnight. Oh, gosh. Oh, these words. Midnight. Strikes. Clock. 12 p.m. Wait, no. 12 a.m. is midnight. Midnight. Oh, God. What else? Midnight. Oh, clock, midnight, Cinderella. I think she had to be home by midnight, or otherwise,
Yeah, you got to spank him.
the shoes will not turn or whatever. I don't know.
Shoes won't turn.
Glass, pumpkin, something like that.
The shoe won't turn.
Wow.
Well, 'cause,
This
she
boy
had a-
wonders.
She had a
So
glass
Oh,
shoe.
Jesus.
Yeah, it just doesn't turn.
Oh, no.
This is an epic fail.
God, and midnight. And a question too.
Yeah, go
Why
ahead.
didn't her shoes turn? Why was she wearing glass shoes?
Are
And
we
why
talk-
at midnight did the carriage turn into a pumpkin, but not her shoes?
Because wasn't that... Didn't the fairy godmother granted her and made her into a princess for the night to hang out with the prince?
Only till midnight. And
I don't
after-
know why she
after
would do
clock
that.
strikes,
Yeah, that's
everything
a good
goes back
point.
to normal. But the shoes didn't.
Why did she put a... That's kind
She
of
lost
like...
the shoe.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like the HGTV things. Why are you putting a 48-hour timeline to fix your home? Like, just give them the motherfuckers a week.
Yeah.
The same thing. Yeah, what did she get?
But who gave her the shoe then?
I think the fairy godmother, right? Isn't that the story?
Then how come it didn't change to like, I don't know, like moccasins or something? Or
Or how come she didn't just turn her into a
Flip-flops
princess forever?
or Crocs?
Yeah, how come-
They should
yeah.
have turned into Crocs.
I don't know.
Can we
I
get
think
back?
we're
Poor
missing
Dario is,
one.
is,
shit.
is yeah,
My
on the line.
We need to go back and watch that one.
Yeah, I really want to know what the
Yeah.
hell's up with those shoes.
Somebody in the chat help us out here.
What was the word?
It was the glass slippers.
What was the word? What word was it?
Midnight.
Midnight.
How are we feeling, Dario?
Midnight.
Oh.
I think,
God, I wish I had a camera where you're at right now, just so I can see your facial reaction.
I'm thinking midnight. Scary. Ghosts. Midnight. Strikes. What the hell happens at midnight? It's dark. It's a new day. Midnight. Okay, you know what? I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
whew, midnight. Owl? Midnight owl? Let's see. Lock me in.
I'm just gonna preemptively just give you one of those.
Clock.
Clock.
Lock me in for clock.
No. Midnight.
Strikes.
No.
No.
Dario, go ahead. Tell him what you chose for midnight, which I think is a good choice.
Snack.
Snack.
Midnight snack.
Midnight snack.
That is a good one.
That
That's
is.
the best one.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Get
My bad.
interstate. Get interstate. We'll
Interstate.
send Dario like a sticker pack or something. 50% there. Come on.
Interstate highway. Interstate driving. Truck. Interstate. Interstate. It's a road. Interstate. Interstate.
Oh, geez.
Road. Map.
Oh, boy.
I-10. I-5. Interstate. Lock me in for freaking highway.
What the hell? No, you just said it.
Darn.
I just
you were
said it.
so close.
What?
You were so close.
Road?
It's like you don't even care. I-10, I-5. I'll just do highway. Fuck it.
I-5?
I-5.
What? I just pulled it out of my ass.
Well, he drives.
Dude.
Did you not just listen to him? From Visalia to the Bay Area, I-5. Oh, lock me in for highway. Lock me in for wheels.
I just don't even care. You said it, and then you're like, screw it. Highway.
I gave up. Oh my
He's
god.
already won.
Where the hell did your brain go?
Oh my
Please
god.
play the Jessica drop.
Well, I was
we
thinking-
need that.
I don't think.
Oh, you don't have that
Yeah,
one?
no.
Oh,
I was
wait,
also
I got this.
Duryan. Do your job, Duryan.
I was thinking too if I-5 was like a 2-word thing because it's like two. It's a letter and a number.
Oh, you should have asked me if I was going to accept it.
Dang it! Oh, Dario, that was my bad.
Well,
terrible.
It's
great
all
round.
good. I still got love for you, Duryan.
Thank you, Dario.
Why, Dario? Why?
It goes both ways.
Great round, though, man. Great round, and as
Great
always,
catching up with
great
you.
catching
for
up
sure.
with you, man. Hey, you got a dash cam in that truck of yours?
You got what?
You got a dash cam in that truck of yours?
Oh no,
Oh.
no, I do not. I haven't put one in yet.
Oh,
So
you gotta get one and send me like the foolery that you see on the interstate. I'm sure
it's
you
a
see all
lot.
kinds of stuff.
yeah, so many people do not understand trucks, how they need the space to stop, and they just cut me off left and right. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. There's a lot of foolery going on, especially over there in that Bay Area.
Yeah.
Or the wide turns. Yeah.
The wide turns, yeah. Remember,
I saw someone
I'm
almost got
guilty as,
crunched.
guilty
Yeah.
as charged. I was like inches from getting smashed. Now it would have deserved it, you know? Because I did not realize how trucks turn.
Yeah, that
I mean,
wide
there's
turn.
there's a whole giant sign on the side of the truck. You just
I
read
know.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Read
look.
it,
Yeah.
And I think they teach you that in elementary.
Okay.
Or
in elementary,
when,
huh?
when you take your driving test.
That too. Yeah.
I know in kindergarten, that's what I learned about. 4-way stops and yields. All right, buddy. Great getting you on the show as always, man. We'll do it again, and I'll stay on Duryan so it's not as long, all right?
All righty, sounds good.
All right, my
Love you
dude.
guys.
Love
Love
you,
you right
Dario.
back, Dario.
Bye.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Good, Dario.
Dario,
Bye.
Lisa's top 3 things you need to know.
Hold on, before we get into top 3 things, we want to give some special love to our Match 2 sponsor, Pro and Con Strategy. More than a business consulting firm, pivot your business to the next level of success online at proandconstrategies.com.
Hey, also, while you're talking about sponsors and all that stuff, let me. Can you get ready to smash the bong gong dong? Because I did get a little donation that just came in to our PayPal, which is always appreciated because YouTube, them greedy bastards, take 30%, which is a lot of money when you're not making any money. So big thanks going out. And this message, I'm reading it for the first time, so hopefully it's not going to be like, screw you, PK.
Oh.
It is from Janelle Rodriguez. Hit it for Janelle Rodriguez. Come on.
Janelle!
Oh.
Celebrating finding out today that we're having a baby boy.
Oh, baby boy!
Hey, hit it again.
Congratulations.
Hit it like her husband hit it or boyfriend. Yeah.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Yes.
That's awesome. Round of applause. And that is a wheel spin. Will you spin the wheel for me for actually Janelle one time? Nice.
Janelle.
Strong wheel spin. Call
Janelle.
it out.
Hopefully one day you can tell your baby that you have just won nothing.
Oh.
You have won nothing.
Jeez,
Don't tell your baby that.
No,
yeah.
I'll just keep it moving.
No.
Yeah.
Well, technically, you've won in
life.
life. So that's huge. Congratulations to you. Thank you for the love slap. Really appreciate you. And you can drop those online. Also on the wheel, will you spin over to sponsor me slot? I'm hoping somebody will, once again, so if you know of a company or somebody that maybe has a little bit of a marketing budget, we're looking for a sponsor me. I'd like to bring back the $500 square or maybe a $300 square.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. Somebody wants to sponsor it, you're more than welcome to get in touch with us. Send us an email at hello@pkndk.com. There is the square, but I'd like to be able to bring back because for a while we had the $500 square that nobody won.
Yeah.
But as soon as we stopped, because we only did it for 4 weeks, then I think it was the next day that we landed on
We
it.
sure did, yeah.
So, if you know of somebody, we would definitely appreciate it. And while I'm on that, we'd also appreciate your PKNDK Plus subscriptions. And I'll tell you about a few changes we're doing to the show coming up before the end. But for right now, Denise has your top 3 most interesting stories of today.
Denise's top 3 things you need to know starts now.
And top 3 things brought to you by our friends over at Renova Appliance Center, a trusted family-owned appliance store located right here, Houston, Texas. Check them out online. Megs is phenomenal. We absolutely love her. Boss Kevin, RenovaApplianceCenter.com. Your first story for Tuesday, August 1st. It's pay your bills and rent day, everybody. Yay. Nothing
Favorite.
makes me more depressed than the first of the month, if I'm being honest.
Except for Bone Thugs and Harmony song.
Oh, that's a good point. And it's a sturgeon supermoon tonight. Duryan, what does that mean?
What's a sturgeon?
It's a fish.
Oh!
And I believe the full moon means that's when they mate. Like they had this big ass orgy in the middle.
What? PK showed you his full moon.
One of these. Did I like what you say?
Yes.
I'll try to move the camera away, so apologies. Hopefully that didn't make the YouTube show.
Bonus content, clip
Yeah.
it. Yes. Where all of the fishes, allegedly,
don't
there's a
clip
ton
it.
of them in the lakes from back in the day, and that's when people would go fishing. There you go. Check out the moon and all cool pictures and stuff. PK's not excited about it, but there will be 2 full moons.
No.
Not including PK's the month of August.
I think the moon's a bitch. Oh, sorry.
Okay, I go.
Wrong button. The moon's a bitch because I love looking at the stars and the universe and everything. If the moon is out, it ruins everything else because it's so bright that you don't actually get to see, the galaxy and some of the other stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But if you're like in a dark area, it's still
No, you don't want the
good, huh?
moon. No, if you're going to stargaze, you definitely do not want the moon. Which is why, we should put that on a shirt. The moon is a bitch.
Oh, there you
All right.
go.
What
Another
else you
shirt.
Denise's top 3 things you need to know starts now.
And lottery fever still continuing because nobody won the Mega Millions jackpot, so now over $1 billion. I don't know if you guys did buy or not buy your tickets on
I
Friday.
still have got our those crap numbers you gave me.
Oh, there you go. Speaking of a Billy, the Barbie movie closes in on $1 billion 2 weekends in, and the global phenomenon has already grossed $775 million. The international box office, just a few days away from hitting that $1 billion mark. But Oppenheimer, we're going to talk about both those movies, still on track for being one of the biggest movies there as well. So.
You want to talk about that? Oh, no, just finish up and we'll talk about the movies.
I want to talk about X marks the spot, talking about Twitter and the giant X and no longer in San Francisco because, no, Elon is not a bitch, but apparently the people who don't want the bright sign are? Is that what you're saying, PK?
No, I think it's hysterical, though. I think you have to understand. Let me turn this on.
Neighbors have complained over and over about the brightness of the sign, and city officials said they have been told the sign was just temporary, but it was still going. And obviously, we hadn't talked about it, but in case you missed it, Twitter has rebranded to just X. Have you looked at it on your phone? It's
Have
just
you seen the
X.
sign?
Yeah, I saw the sign too. It is so bright.
So this fool installed a sign, and then city inspectors would come in, but they wouldn't give them access to the roof to inspect it because then they would be like, you got to take it down. But if they didn't inspect it, then they couldn't really tell them to take it down. So it took a couple of days, and then I don't know if it was a court order or whatever, but this is the sign.
Jeez.
But look at the building across. Wait, and then it blinks. Deuce, deuce, deuce.
Wow. It looks like it belongs in Vegas next to that giant sphere.
Look how bright that is.
Oh my God, that building is lit up. Whoa.
Yeah, strobe light.
That's brilliant, bro. That is brilliant. I think I have one more video.
Apparently,
oh no, this is
the
Cardi B.
building inspectors were denied access to the roof to inspect the X's safety, that it was like properly installed or whatnot.
Now, you have to understand. There's a couple things that I read. One of the things that I read that the city, like the people that are in charge of San Francisco, like the safety commissioner or whatever, that work at City Hall, or they have offices in that building. Like the people that hate them, they have offices in the building across the street. So I read that.
Oh.
Also, like for me, where my brain goes with all that stuff is I come from the world of like old school radio to where you would do stunts to get attention, right?
Yeah.
So he changed the name to X. And sure, a lot of people were talking about it, but then he pulled this stunt.
Yeah.
And it is a stunt. You knew he was going to have to take it down. But he pulled that stunt, and then everybody, how can you not talk about it?
Yeah.
Brilliant
It's
stunt.
obnoxious.
Talk about free publicity.
Yeah.
So from my old school radio brain, I laughed my ass off. I do not want to live across the street from that building. But even if I did,
Yeah.
I probably would still be laughing until getting it
But
over.
I reminded you, like when we first lived here back in like 2012 or something in Houston, they installed a giant AIG sign. It was bright white lights, like right into where we slept.
Yeah.
Like we had to get blackout curtains. We got the sleeping masks because it was
And that
so
was
bright
a
through the
dim
window.
light.
Yeah.
Way further away.
Uh-huh.
Not like the sun blinking and turning night into
not the
daytime
edge.
at like, 24 seconds a minute, whatever, however fast it's blinking,
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the rename?
This sucks. I think it sucks. It's not creative.
I think that's because he wanted so he came from PayPal. He like invented PayPal or created PayPal.
Oh.
Sold it, got a bunch of money, and then did, I don't know if it was SpaceX or the car company like first. But back when he was doing PayPal, he wanted to name it X, and then everybody told him he couldn't. Like the board of directors was like, you can't rename PayPal to X because it sounds like an adult porn site.
Oh.
So-
I got it.
So
now.
what he's trying to do, while I'm interested in like following this story, and I understand how polarizing he is. You either hate him or love him, and I can care less, to be honest with you. It's a free country. Pick a side or don't. But what he's really trying to do with it is he's trying to not necessarily have it as a Twitter, but have it as a banking app and some other things
So like
as well.
like an app for
everything,
a bunch of different things.
which I honestly don't even understand what the end game is, but I know that he's probably going to take on PayPal, and he's doing some other things with it. And I don't,
Huh.
I mean, I don't know. I guess
a
we'll
super
see.
app. That's what it's called. A super app is what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super app?
Huh.
I wouldn't want to be the neighbors. Also, this really highlighted how quickly San Francisco responded to a guy that put up a bright sign on the side of the building, and how long it takes them to do other things in that city that's falling apart and everything is closing and all the businesses are leaving.
Yeah.
So he really highlighted like the corruption in that city, how quickly they can act on just one sign
right.
versus all the serious problems that people are having. So
There's
take it
that.
as you will. There you go. What else do you have?
No, that's it. I'm Denise, and those are the top 3 things you need to know.
You want to talk about Barbie?
Sure, we can do it.
Sunday spoilers?
PK's Sunday Spoiler.
Somebody said in the chat he wants to recreate WeChat. I don't know what WeChat was.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I remember
either.
hearing
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
And I'm not
was
saying, look,
WeChat?
I'm not saying the guy's perfect by any means, and I'm not saying that Twitter is better today or X than it was. In many ways, I don't think it is, because it's almost turning into a TikTok of nonsense now.
Oh.
It's like just regurgitated videos that I've seen from years ago because people are just trying to get attention.
Oh, I
So
see.
I don't know about all those things. I just think that I come from a world of foolery. So when I see a big ass sign like that,
Yeah.
I laugh.
Are you guys on that one? Fredo highlighted it. Threads. Do you guys have that?
I didn't. Let me tell you why I didn't install Threads. Is because I heard that if you wanted to delete it, you'd have to delete your Instagram. Like once you install it, if you don't want it, you're stuck with it, or you have to delete your Instagram or
Threads
Facebook.
is from like Meta, like
Yeah.
Facebook
Oh.
and Instagram.
From
So like
Mark?
it all is connected together.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know.
it kind of became a thing when we were all like in Oregon, like on our vacation or
Yeah, it
whatever.
started
So
popping
like
off.
I didn't really get into it at all.
Did you do it?
I think, yeah, I did do it, but I didn't do anything with it.
Did you find it interesting or not really?
I found it the same. I didn't even play with it or anything, really.
Yeah.
It's still like, I guess I still haven't
Oh,
gone through it.
you haven't even signed
Oh,
up.
you haven't even signed up. What are you
I guess not.
talking about?
In the chat, real quick, Dave is saying about WeChat. It's a total ecosystem that links mobile phones to payment methods. The goal is to aggregate as much data as possible. So there you go.
Yeah. I saw something from a girl in Australia that posted a TikTok. I saw it in a news story, so I don't, I kind of skimmed it as well, so take it as it is. But she was talking about how in Australia it's so much easier to send money. Like if I want to send money to you or something, it's not like here where you got to get Venmo, link bank accounts, do all these things. Over there, I guess it's like so much easier that it almost felt like she was in a weird place that it shouldn't be that easy to be able to, like if I wanted to send Ryan like $1 for coffee or something.
Yeah.
So much easier. I don't know if you could do it via your phone number. Maybe it is WeChat. I don't know.
Well, I do. I mean, I know like with our show, we utilize Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. And then like with those, when you take out the money, at least with Venmo and Cash App, it has like a 1 to 3 day like transfer period, unless you want it like immediately. Yeah. Or like for our rent, I do Zelle. So it like automatically just goes into our homeowner's account.
It's all this stuff is interesting. I mean, what a time to be alive that also somebody has that much money to be able to do that. So, all right, let's talk about Sunday spoiler. So, where we really messed up is
our outfits.
The outfits too, yeah.
Yeah, because we started off like PK and I went to like a little happy hour beforehand, and I wanted to get dressed up. And so I put on like this hot pink dress, and it was cute.
And I come out of the shower, and I'm like, Jesus, you're all dressed up. I don't know what to wear now.
And we have tickets, so we're going to do happy hour, and then we have tickets for Oppenheimer. And out, like, I don't know, it was like a 30-minute drive, like out to an IMAX theater.
I'm like, it's an effing movie. Yeah. Why do you have a dress on?
Nice.
I want to look good for you.
It's going to be dark.
I can't even be mad at that. But Jesus, what am I going to wear?
Otherwise, I'm just wearing this all day. Like, it's nice to dress up every once in a while.
So I was going to put my pink PK and DK shirt on, but then I'm like, he's way too dressed up. Can't even pull that off. So I put a pink dressy shirt that I have on that had the fewer amount of stains on it.
Okay, that's good.
I also had a blue shirt, but the blue shirt had more stains.
All right.
Why do all your shirts have stains?
Yeah, where'd it come from?
Oh, me being a fat effer.
I was like, Kendall doesn't wash his own clothes?
Listen, Barbie. Don't be an aggravating Barbie.
Uh-huh.
So I put it on, not realizing. I'm like, oh, it's cute. We're matching. And I didn't realize, when we went to brunch or the early
happy
dinner
hour
that we did, then people started looking. I'm like, oh, no, they think we're going to Barbie.
Yeah, and one guy actually point blank, so I was going to the bathroom, and he was right behind me. He's like, let me guess, you guys are seeing Barbie tonight. And I'm like, you're wrong, Oppenheimer. But I'm like, oh, man, we are totally dressed to the nines, hot pink.
Which I didn't care.
No.
You can assume I'm seeing Barbie. I didn't have a thing against Barbie. I just really wanted to see Oppenheimer because it's Christopher Nolan, not Nolan Ryan.
Right.
We learned that. Oh, God. Do you have that audio clip from our friends?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, we play it after.
But I was just really excited to see that movie. So, and that's also what really screwed us, because if I knew we were going to see both, I would have done it the other way around. Because when you get to the end of Oppenheimer, you're really thinking about like life and, my God, like how many people died and like,
Yeah.
It's a serious, it's a thinking man's piece.
Okay.
All right.
And wait, is it based on true events?
Yes.
Yes.
About the atomic bomb.
The guy that invented the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we see that, and that's like 3 hours, and then it occurs to me that, well, Christ, she's seen every single one of my movies. It's time for me to step up. The last time I did that, I think it was Sex and the City Part 2.
Oh, that was like 2012. Yeah, long time.
But that was such a stink bomb.
Who's counting? We had to restart that movie, too.
That was such a stink bomb that I'm like, ugh. So then we get out, and then Barbie's about to start in like 15 minutes.
Well, then what happens is I am totally loving everybody who is actually like dressing up for the theme. Like some like girls I see that are having parties. I think I talked about it last week, like having parties or whatnot.
Yeah,
but like we see guys and girls and everyone in pink and taking pictures in front of like the movie poster and the Barbie box and whatnot. And I was like, oh, that's really special. And they got drink specials going. So I was like, it all was clicking in my head. So I just looked and I was like, Barbie playing across the way in 15 minutes, huh? And I was like, what do you say, PK? And then, why not? We're already here. Why not?
We got a couple of doubles, and then we go in, and the people next to us,
they didn't last more than 30 minutes.
Oh, you think it was 30?
Yeah.
I was going to give them like the first
maybe
hour.
45 minutes.
45 minutes. They get up and are gone.
They left.
They left. And I'm like, look,
I haven't seen that for a while.
It wasn't that bad of a movie. I mean, like when you're going in to see Barbie, you have, just like Oppenheimer, you have certain expectations that you have set. Barbie's going to be more of like a playful kids
like bubblegum
comedy.
Pink.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the first like hour I would say was, fine. It's what you expected. Like a lot of nostalgia. Like they pulled up different Barbies like from back in the day.
Like actual toys?
Her family members and all this stuff, like her sister and I call it babysitter, skipper,
Which
all
I
that.
couldn't relate at all.
No, but I could.
know.
Like as a chick who played with dolls, Barbies in the dream house. Yeah, I knew all of it.
Huh.
So I enjoyed that aspect of it.
They get up, they leave. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was, there's a part of it, overall, you do feel like, man, you ladies you do have it tough. It is tough. I do believe that times are changing and it's not as tough as the movie portrays.
Yeah.
But it's also, where the stuff that, would get me a little bit on the annoyed side is the fact that, you do have guys that are really trying. And I think that this movie paints all guys as all being, no matter what. Like the one part that kind of,
because it's like Barbie, she's in dreamland, and then like dream world, Barbie world, and then comes the real world, and then when all of like the men are, in charge.
Oh, okay.
And like in Barbie,
but see, I didn't even have a problem with that because they were playful with that. You had Will Ferrell as the guy that's in charge.
He's in it?
Yeah, I didn't even know that either.
Sunday spoilers. No, we're spoiling.
Well, I'm not giving it away, but like that,
He's in
But then there's a part towards the end that they really like when the Barbies team up to go after the guys. Dude, they fucking come after dudes hard. Like one of them was like, "Oh, just pretend that you like them playing their favorite song for 4 hours."
Yeah,
and I immediately was like, "I know I'm trying to learn Inception, and I know that's exactly what I was thinking." I'm like, "Oh my god, I do that." It's hard.
And then it got kind of like cheeseball-y a little bit, with all the Kens and the dancing and the singing. But you just take it for what it is. And then what would you say? Like some people are taking like their 8, 10-year-olds. I don't think like there's some like adult jokes that would totally go over their heads. It's not that it's inappropriate, but they may have questions afterwards about, Mommy, why, they portray the Kens in a certain way.
I mean, that goes back to like
that's a lot
old
of
school
movies.
Disney films, right? That they make those references. That Toy Story, the first one, did one of the best jobs of making like adult jokes that kids wouldn't probably pick up on. This one was such a in-your-face, life is so hard for the ladies and guys are scumbags that's where like people... I think.
Is that where you think people are, the controversy's coming from?
And also, I think they tried a little extra hard with the whole Ken thing where, I thought it was common knowledge that he was the boyfriend of Barbie, right?
That's what, I mean.
Like in the movie, they made him, like, it was the whole thing about where they definitely can't get together. Oh. Go find yourself, Ken. It's like, okay.
Yeah. I always thought that they were a couple.
You just tried a little too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was Ryan though? How was Ryan?
He acted. He looked great for his role.
Yeah.
Yeah. His voice actually. He has a pretty good singing voice.
Did they show like
his body parts? Yeah, his body parts. Yeah,
He was cut. All the Kens were cut. I'm like, oh man.
Really?
Yeah, I'll look great.
Washboard abs and everything.
Yeah.
Nice. You would like it for that.
Yeah, I think it's it's. I don't. The people complaining that the kids are going to be like, oh, what is this? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think that's not where their mind are going unless
their mind at 8 and 10-year-olds. I don't think are going there. But
it was a fun movie.
But for us,
exactly what you think.
Yeah, like older 20s, 30s, 40s. Going back, and it was nice. Again, nostalgia, seeing like everyone come together in pink,
cool,
and I don't know. I like that kind of part. Like it's been a while since a movie brought people together in that way, and definitely bringing people to theaters because again, like numbers are just breaking records.
If you don't have a Denise though, I would definitely wait until it's at home and watch it there. I wouldn't go to the theater because I like going to the theater like we talked about. Because you're not a big fan of the movies.
No. Yeah.
I like going to the theater for the visuals and the sound.
If you are to see Oppenheimer, that is, you go to the theater for that in IMAX and like the visual experience, and then just at some points it kind of got like I might be a wimp, but like my ears, I was like, I might need earplugs. Like
really?
It was just intense.
It was so loud. I don't know if it's this particular IMAX or if he has certain levels of volume and like because a lot of movies you'll go into a theater.
Is it called like sound mix? Like it was very
the volume of the sound mix because a lot of theaters you go in there and you'll be like, I wish they would turn it up a little, right?
Yeah.
This bass was.
I think that he like. Part of like you playing his movie, you have to follow by having the volume at a certain area and all that stuff because he's such a perfectionist. And bro, it's fucking loud.
Yeah.
Dang,
and there's a few scenes we may or may not have snuck in back afterwards just to hit like 20 minutes of the one.
Well, after Barbie,
yeah,
we're walking out and then I hear it because it's so loud and I'm like, I think they're up on that scene to where like the explosion happens, and I'm like, well. If I'm already in here and I can just walk in and watch this explosion again, I'm definitely doing that.
We snuck in for 20 minutes. Yeah. I just sat there like.
Yeah. It was just good timing. I wasn't going to avoid it. So, yeah, check them out. They're exactly what you think they're going to be, though.
Yeah.
You're not going to be surprised by either.
But I think like another one that is coming out, we kind of talked about it last week, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's something that you probably going to go take your kid to, right?
Yes, I cannot wait for that one.
Yeah.
I did see a movie, though.
Oh, you did?
That M. Night movie, Knock Knock. I think
at the cabin.
The cabin. Knock at the cabin.
Knock at the cabin?
Yo, don't ruin it for me.
Yeah.
But does the ending suck? Just tell me that.
I feel like I've seen this before.
Oh.
It wasn't like the M. Night
yeah.
twist and turns that I'm used to. It wasn't I didn't enjoy it. This is like it looked cool, sounded cool. Like I had no idea where this movie was going, and I loved that part. But towards the end, I started getting kind of like, it fizzled out?
Okay, that's right.
It fizzled out.
I have a theory that like when you set up those grand questions in a movie, it's almost impossible to have a good payoff. Because if you guys haven't seen Knock at the Cabin, the premise, which I think is a brilliant premise, it's just it can't be done well. You can't. How do you end this movie? The premise is that a family goes to a remote cabin for a vacation, and then some people come and hold them hostage, and they tell them you have to kill one of your own, or else the whole world will end. Right?
Yeah. I loved it.
But then they don't know if it's real or if these people are just messing with them.
Exactly. I think I loved it all the way to probably the last 20 minutes.
Okay. Is that the one with Dave Bautista?
Yeah. Dude, he was so good in that movie, though. Yes. Dave. Dude, I didn't realize how big he is, but his acting skill, because I don't really watch a lot of his movies that he was in. I think he was in the
Guardians movies. Yeah.
I didn't see too much of that, but man, he was really good in this movie. Yeah. A lot of good acting, but last 20 minutes, man, it fell off for me.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I seen it. Yeah.
By the way, Megs has a great comment in the chat talking about Barbie, saying, I'm all about women's empowerment, but I also don't want to demasculate men, if that makes sense. Yeah, it wasn't even that, it wasn't that they demasculated. It was just like, I just felt some of the stuff in Barbie was just a little unnecessary. Like, you can make all of those points, and I think they're granted and valid points that I do think that ladies have it a lot more difficult, and especially when you're putting it in a movie like that, you can actually see it, and it's right in front of your face for like 2 hours, you know?
Right.
But they couldn't end up together? Why?
Yeah.
Like, why is that bad now that they ended up a couple that? Because the entire movie, he's in love with her.
Yeah.
But
following
she's
around like a little puppy dog.
Not allowing Ken to come into the Barbie house or not. And at the end, instead of, it's just almost bad to have a couple end up as a couple nowadays just to show the world that there's other ways, which we all know that there's other ways. And you know what I mean? Like, that's what I did. It's just like it's difficult to put into words.
Back to your other movie. It was 3 hours long, but it didn't feel like 3 hours though for some reason. Like
your butt get tired?
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
But did it feel like it could have been shorter for you, or like that was the right amount of time?
I wish they would have concentrated more, and
because there was like some scenes that I didn't like. We both talked about.
You know what?
I don't understand why they would put that in there. It was not necessary to the actual storyline.
It's almost like a courtroom drama, and then like somewhere around the middle, you have this insane sequence where the bomb goes off. But then the rest of it is like a courtroom drama. It's like A Few Good Men almost. It's a biography to where you're following this guy and you're trying to find out, is he really, or you feel bad. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it's not like a lot of action.
Yeah.
But the action is pretty freaking intense if you see it on IMAX. So I would definitely recommend it just to see that scene. But I also love the visuals and the sound and all that stuff.
Right.
All right. Let's move forward. What else do we have to get to? We're running late, and I said we got to keep these shows to an hour.
Well, you had something like from some of our friends that had sent you an audio clip about, in reference to Duryan's clip that we posted on our Instagram at PKNDK about the Oppenheimer director.
Yeah.
So
your boy Michael Bay made it or something?
Keeps getting better.
The guy who made Transformers made it?
No!
The guy that made Avatar made it?
No!
Damn, who made it?
Batman.
Oh, the guy that made Batman. Nolan Ryan? That's a baseball
You cannot be serious.
I love you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my mind is blank, dude.
Christopher Nolan.
Oh, God. See, I was close.
Dark Knight.
Christopher, yep.
Yeah, for sure.
And they have the same last name. I was halfway there.
Nolan Ryan and Christopher Nolan do not have the same last name.
Or, Nolan is part of their first and last name. Whatever.
So our friend.
And our friends, Jeff and Leah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, DJ Jeff.
He goes, so I sent it to them, and he replied, this is the first time I'm looking at these, by the way. Says, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to respond to this. Hold, please. This is good. I'm having her read it first. So then he sends me this audio clip, and here's that audio clip right now.
Well, folks, I've got some breaking news for you this morning. Our esteemed co-host here has just blown our minds with an out-of-this-world revelation. Apparently, in their alternate universe, Christopher Nolan, the visionary filmmaker, has transformed into Nolan Ryan, the baseball legend. Now, that's what I call a plot twist. Oh, my dear co-host, I must say, your mix-up is the stuff of legends. Christopher Nolan directing a baseball team would be quite the cinematic spectacle, don't you think? Picture this, time-bending curveballs, mind-blowing home runs, and epic slow-motion replays, all in Nolan-style grandeur. But let's get you back on track, my friend. Christopher Nolan, the director extraordinaire, is renowned for his incredible movies like Inception, Interstellar, The Dark Knight trilogy, and the mind-bending Tenet. Now, imagine if those movies were about baseball instead. You know what, though? We all make the occasional mix-up, and it's all in good fun. So, in honor of this fantastic moment, I think we should come up with some hilarious movie pitches where Christopher Nolan directs a baseball-themed blockbuster. Listeners, feel free to join in on the fun and send in your craziest movie ideas on our social media pages. All right, my dear co-host, consider this your official introduction to the wonderful world of Christopher Nolan, the filmmaker extraordinaire. And for everyone else out there, stay tuned for more zany moments and movie magic on the wackiest morning radio show in town. Regenerate.
Well, how about that Chat GPT getting a little too good?
Yeah, she's taking my job. Stop it, lady.
No, Chat GPT
she had a whole,
don't play.
Call to action and everything. Yeah.
Good.
Thank you for listening on your radio show.
Anytime I need to slam you, I'm just going to put it into Chat GPT.
Yeah.
She's, wow.
Those are some good ideas, and the chat is agreeing too. Like, imagine a movie, like a baseball movie, and he's, like, baseball's exploding, and just like, robot bats that just
robot
bats.
That'd be awesome, man.
Somebody in an interview said that he might do a James Bond.
Oh.
Which would be amazing if he ever does do a James Bond. Because if you think about like even The Dark Knight, or if you think about Tenet, if you think about a lot of his movies, they have those James Bond kind of a feel.
Right.
You know, think about like even Heath Ledger, that bank robbery scene. Like it's almost Tenet, definitely the whole thing. It could be a James Bond movie.
You know what was interesting, real quick? Sorry, I totally was listening, but also not.
What the
when
F?
I talked to my mom, 'cause I call him every weekend, she asked me, she goes, 3 hours for a movie, didn't you fall asleep?
Yeah.
And I was like, shockingly, the last two movies that PK has made me watch, that and Mission Impossible, have been so like intense with the drama. Like I haven't. I've actually really enjoyed them. So just want to give you some love there. Yeah, I have
like
not.
3 hours for a movie. You didn't get hungry.
I have not followed. No, because we went and we got snacks. No, what are you making jokes about, my mom?
I'm not doing that. No, I'm not.
We went and we got a bunch of Crunch at Walmart.
Yeah.
Cookie dough.
All right, let's start wrapping this up. Is there anything else that, I mean, I didn't even get through half of the stuff that we have
didn't.
here, but
we still have do you got a question of the day?
there's always tomorrow. I do have a question of the day, which is...
There's a couple. I mean, the one that I posted on my Instagram account is almost at 50-50. We went to Kroger, and there's pumpkin and ghost planters outside already. And then this was yesterday, July 31st, already getting ready for Halloween. Candy already in the stores.
Oh.
So the question is it too early?
Yeah.
Is that the question?
Yeah. Like, is it too early? Should we do what Elia suggests and smash all of that? Or is it time to get the party started for Halloween?
God, if I had a lot of money, I would go buy all of them, put them right in front of Elias' house because he's out of town for a couple days.
Decorate it?
Yeah, you come home with a pumpkin, everything, bro. But unfortunately, we're broke now. That's why I need to win the lotto and have Elon money so I can get giant X signs and all the pumpkin stuff and just, irritate Elia.
Yeah, he would love that.
You know those I'm talking about a giant spider, put it on his terrace.
Yeah.
Put it right there, dude. That would be
my God.
The webs and stuff.
Oh, my
He comes
God.
home like son of a, he'd know exactly who did it.
What about that? Was it like 8-foot or 13-foot Scully? It's called that giant skeleton thing. I think they sell at Home Depot.
That was so hot last year.
Yeah, I
Put that
see
in front
that.
of his house?
That's already out. Yeah, we're like, sure, we'll go water your plants. He comes home,
And
Scully.
Our buddy TOD, I don't know if I've ever shared this story, but when we lived in Oregon, and you can relate to this because you guys went to Lincoln City and there was a bunch of starfish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we found like a few starfish that had died, and I put them in a bag and brought them back, and I hung them on his front door handle.
Okay.
So they were in a bag, and they would stink, and they would just. I just figured it'd be funny.
He never went out through his front door. He always used the garage.
Oh, okay.
For months.
Yeah.
And I forgot about him.
Yeah.
So I didn't bring it up or anything. So he goes through his front door, and it had gone through the bag and like eaten the paint. It was a whole thing.
Oh.
So one day I come home and I open up the blinds of a sliding glass door. You know, you turn them and you open them up.
Yeah.
And I turn them, and there's a podium that he had made, like a presidential podium. And on top of it, he had hammered in a giant dead fish's head. He had gone fishing and asked the fisherman for like the biggest fish heads he could find. So he had made these wooden podiums all around my house and had hammered in the fish head.
Yeah, but PK was like at work, so like he was supposed to come home, and I was the one that had to take the dog out. So I'm the one that opens the back door at first, and this thing's staring right at me, dead. I'm like, what is this?
It's almost like a threatening message. If you didn't know.
Yeah.
Elia goes, I'm listening to your devious plans.
Listen in line, love it.
Oh, right.
You know, Costco already has Halloween decorations up too.
They do?
Costco does.
I'm shocked they don't have Christmas yet. They probably do.
Right.
Oh, that's coming in a month.
Well, because then I was like, it's Christmas in July, so I could get from like last month, but it's August, so let's like pump the brakes, y'all. Back to school is still just happening.
So, as always, we'd love to hear from you. Maybe you have a question of the day. Whatever you got, drop us your instant voice notes online at pkndk.com. While we're talking about interaction with you guys, and I love this just because I think it can help all of us kind of stay accountable. But over on our Discord, let me bring it up here on the screen.
There's a couple good things going on in Discord.
You started a step count challenge.
Yes.
So if you join our Discord to the left, you'll see all the little sub channels. Go all the way to the bottom. It's a step count challenge. And Uncle Jerry's in. High RPM is in. Obviously, I'm in. How is this going to work? Are we going to just daily drop in our steps at the end of the day?
Yeah, I think that would be perfect.
I can do that.
So again, like, and we kind of started this. We shared like at the beginning of July or whatnot. Like PK, you and Uncle Jerry have been like sending messages back and forth. You hit almost 10,000.
Yeah,
I feel like you were a little short by like a couple hundred.
Now, you have to understand, 10,000 steps isn't a lot to people that actually have jobs and leave their house.
Yeah, because they're constantly on their
moving.
feet.
Yeah,
but for us, it's hard. We have to do like 4 miles a day. Like we have to hit the gym to do 4 miles, or outside here where it's 110.
Yeah. So your average last month 9,273, and so you want to make it like the August.
I want to get over 10,000 for the entire month.
And same with Jerry. Like he posted that too.
Yeah. So you guys can set your own. This isn't a shame anybody kind of deal. You can set your own goals. Whatever your own goal is, though, try to stick to it and then give us updates, and we'll do the same. And I'm going to daily start dropping in my step counts into the step count challenge on Discord at the end of the day. So be on the lookout for that, like probably not until like 10 p.m. or something, because I want to get all my steps in.
Yeah. And then also, if you can go back to the regular, the general feed.
Yep.
Trainer Megs, she's like, thanks you guys so much for sending in the donations. You can still keep them coming. Says our school supply drive, we've teamed up with Renova Appliance Center for Nary's Promise, and the donations.
We got to get a lot more than that, guys. So please help us. Megs helps the show. You know, she's been here since day one. You know her as the cheating judge on Throwback Thursdays. Please help on this. This is awesome. It's going back to school. There's an Amazon wish list. I'm going to put it as soon as the show is done online at pkndk.com. It's going to be its own post, so it could be as simple as possible for y'all to go there, and you don't have to get crazy, but this is a great cause.
Yeah, everything helps.
Yeah. There's been a couple of cool things. I love how people are dropping pictures of their kids in.
Their kids all going back to school. I told you.
Look at this picture.
Yes.
I took this picture of the moon setting the other night. This is from Justin503. I mean, what an awesome picture that is. Like over a lake.
It's beautiful and scary at the same time.
Dude, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that sick?
It looks eerie.
So a lot of great stuff. Join our Discord. And pretty good place to tell you that starting next week, Tuesdays is going to be a subscription-only show where we're going to be answering questions. So I'm going to talk with Dave and over on our Discord, set up a side channel. We got to clean up our side channels, but maybe set one up where people can throw in their questions. And then on Tuesdays, because we have to start giving subscription-only people some content just for them.
Yeah, because we appreciate our subscribers for sure.
I think Tuesday and possibly Thursday will only be subscription shows. And also the other problem that we're having is these shows are going so long that not everybody can really keep up with the show because it's just too long now. And like when we start and we're doing it live, it goes for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it's great for some people, but for most people, you can see it in the numbers. They like if we go on vacation, the numbers don't drop off because people are still keeping,
catching up.
All these episodes.
Yeah. I mean, we got so much to say. We love you guys in our interactions. It's hard to shut up.
So,
to be honest, that's
so
what
on
it is.
Tuesdays, you go to our Discord, you drop in your questions, and it's going to be a subscription-only show on Tuesdays, and we'll talk more about that as this week progresses, because we're not making any changes this week, but we'll talk more about it as we get closer to next week. Anything else?
So I do still have 2 more guesses for What's That Noise and Duryan. Your final thoughts.
Yep.
Noise.
Guess number what?
We are number 53.
Mysterious Dave. PK throwing his weight scale off the roof.
That's incorrect, but what a great guess.
Amazingly missed all the important stuff.
That is back on the wedge, the wheel. There is a PK weight wedge.
Yeah.
So we get to weigh himself, and we got to keep him. There it is.
I was at
honest.
558.6 today.
558.
Wait, no.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Only
Hold
half
on.
a ton. Nice.
Oh, I'm losing out weight. Half a ton, baby. What am I, 258? 258. 258.6 in a month? From 271 or 272? What was my highest that we were on the wheel?
Yeah.
274, I think?
270. I think you hit the 270 mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
I'm proud of you. You get really excited to actually work out. Like I have seen, I'm not just saying that because I'm your wife, but in the last 5 weeks, I have seen almost a complete 180 besides Taco Bell that I have down here. I
haven't touched it, have I?
No,
you haven't.
I haven't. Also, I got 3 tacos because I wanted to test myself. Because that's my kryptonite.
Tacos? Crunchy tacos?
You're teasing yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I wonder if, and throughout this entire show, I completely forgot we had Taco Bell in here. Where before,
working.
I wouldn't have been able to stop thinking about the fact that there's 3 tacos in here.
You should have had me.
Okay, yeah, I need you to laugh. Be supportive, motherfucker.
No. I would, but
I would. He says.
I will. I wish you told me so I'd tape it to your microphone. Tape the taco, so you had to do the show with the taco in your face.
Look at it. Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. One more guess.
Jeez.
What?
I had a guess and it blew away.
And see how this the ceiling fan that Elia installed is powerful.
What if that's the winning guess?
Yeah, I know.
You ready?
Yeah, this is it.
What's that noise?
Guess number.
Number 54.
Amber Duchess. PK dropping roach wine glass off roof.
No, that's incorrect as well. Get your guesses in online at pkndk.com/what's that noise in the chat. Mikey, what's he saying? This guy has gone from balloon Greek to fluffy hero Greek. That's true.
Euro Greek.
Brian, flying to Philly tomorrow. Bringing stickers with me. Brian, my dude.
Love it.
Always be sticking. Perfect guess to Dave. That's from High RPM. Just catching up with some of the comments.
Oh, yeah. And then Shay's asking how to join in. So, yeah, just on our Discord, it's one of the side channels there called Step Count.
If you are new to our show and you're wondering how to join Discord, just go to pkndk.com. At the menu bar, you'll see where it says Discord. If you hit that, it's an invitation. It'll just open right up, and then you can join our Discord. And it's pretty simple. I say it this way. If Jerry can figure it out, you can too.
Oh, we love you, Uncle Jerry.
What?
I was like, funny thing is he sent us that Taco Bell story too, just right now. He says he's not watching live, but I was like, Jerry, we just did that on the show. I'll catch up later. Replay gang.
Here we go. Final thought. Cutting the cheese. What you got?
All right. So apparently this is a cheese hack. Normally when I cut cheese like this.
It's a block of cheese for people listening.
Normally when I slice cheese like this, I'll... oh, God. Unnecessary.
You didn't jump though.
I got startled.
Okay.
I'll cut the cheese.
Jesus. That's twice.
I'll slice the cheese, right? And then I'll put it in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
Suck out the air and I'll put it in there.
Excuse me, what?
I don't know if you guys do this, but
No.
I try
Nobody does that.
Nobody.
So when you put anything in the Ziploc bag, I like to make it airtight. So I'll airtight it, but the last section of the zip tie, I put my lips around it and go,
no, that's disgusting.
Take all the air out with your own mouth?
I suck all the air out.
You just push it out and you just rotate the bag or something and the air goes out on its own.
It's so much easier depending on, because if I got like
But then what is your cheese breath? What's that like?
Or what about the next person that wants a slice of cheese and you're like hot breath has been there?
They don't know. When I do it, they don't know. I do it in private, my own time. Usually when I put everything in a Ziploc, I'm by myself, so I suck it.
Mental note, never, if you offer me a piece of cheese, I'm good.
But there's this TikTok that apparently I've been doing it wrong.
Okay.
And when I saw it, the first thing I thought to myself was recycle, reduce, reuse. Now check this out.
Okay.
You slice the cheese. The hell?
My knives aren't very sharp.
Your knife doesn't even cut a damn plastic
You need a
cheese.
You want to use scissors?
How is that possible? No way. This is not.
Yeah, I need
good.
to sharpen.
Maybe just use like the pointy part of the knife and just like stab it.
Yeah.
There, just
okay.
stab
There
it.
you
That's
go.
better.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Help us. We need donations for new knives.
I asked Elia too. I was like, "Are your knives sharp?" Because I can never figure out how to keep my knife sharp. And he's like, "Dude, I can cut paper with mine."
Yeah, not us.
do you guys have a knife sharpener?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because they're game changers.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it. You just run it through it like 7 times each?
Oh no, I have the metal stick one that you have to manually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we need a better one.
Yeah, there's one on Amazon for like $10.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like 3 slots. Fine, finer, and really hella fine. I don't know,
That's what it is.
but it goes something like that.
All right.
Okay, so you you slice your cheese, right?
Jesus.
Or
Okay. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to put this in a Ziploc. No, you save this part, okay? I never tried this before.
so you save the end.
Save
of
the end.
plastic.
Yes. You save the end, and supposedly you could reuse it again so you don't have to use a Ziploc bag.
But that still has air in there.
I'm cool with it just because it's
You were
gonna-
just talking about how you suck the air out like some kind of
Yeah.
wild animal.
But, I use a Ziploc bag, but I hate using Ziploc bags because that's all they're used for. And after I'm done with the cheese, I throw the Ziploc bag away. And I feel like it's a waste of Ziploc territory. So this right here kind of, it saves you on Ziploc.
I tell you what, this is a to be continued because we're going to put that in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And at the end of the week on Friday's show,
See how crusty and hard the sides of the cheese are.
let's pull it out and see if it actually works because maybe it does work, but I don't know.
You're right. You got to check the tip.
Yeah.
If it's hard.
Jesus, Ryan.
Oh, my God. You got to check the tip of the cheese. Because if it's a hard right there, that means it's not doing its job. That's a good point. So to be continued.
Reverse because,
Yeah. So
in other things, when the tip is hard, it is doing its job.
So if it everybody
I asked if it's a life hack or daily dud. So we got a couple comments.
There's-
Brent saying it's going to be moldy, hella quick. Awesome job, Duryan from Shay. Daily dud from Brent.
We can't vote on this until Friday, I don't think. We have to wait till Friday because there's
give it some time.
If that works, then yes, I think that's a great hack. You know another one?
Huh.
Yeah, so if you have ice cream,
Yeah.
like out of the pint or whatever, I always take like the clear, what's the clear plastic called that sucks like whenever you try
Saran wrap.
Saran wrap, yeah. I always take saran wrap and I push it in there to keep the air from touching the ice cream, and then I put the lid on.
My dad does that.
Does he? It
Why?
works.
Yeah, to keep it getting freezer burned.
Yeah.
Like with the little icicle, like ice crystals.
See how quickly you can do these life hacks?
Oh, that's crazy.
With that, thank y'all so much. Thanks for your donations today. We really appreciate it. And for the replay gang, you can always drop donations, and we can do wheel spins for you. And, if you want to sponsor the wheel, you can. Reach out to us. Let us know. Pick up your PK and DK Plus subscriptions before next Tuesday because next Tuesday's show will only be for PK and DK Plus subscribers. With that said, I know we didn't have a show yesterday, but Friday's show was like 2 hours, and this one's like damn near an hour and a half. So, plenty of content out there. Really appreciate you guys. If you have any questions for us to deal with next Tuesday, join our Discord, drop it in there. And if you want to in on the step count challenge, go ahead and get in on that as well. We'll keep each other accountable for it. I love it because it is like an accountability, and maybe who knows?
And as we always say, like, we're a giant community, all of us together. And I really appreciate whenever like we post pictures of like PK, like you working out, like all of the comments coming through, like great job, blah, blah, blah. But same to you guys going out there and getting after it. Like, it's nice to see the support of PK, but you too are making action. Like, you're not just talking about it, you're being about it, and I love it.
Well, also the amount of people that came up to me during our meetup in Oregon that was just talking about how they're following our journey. Because again, it's hard for us to process the fact that people are, motivated by us just because we're in here, we're cracking jokes, and we're just like you. We're just normal people like you trying to, deal with weight and food and all the other stuff. So if we can encourage each other, then why not join our Discord? Let's do it that way. And we'll be back tomorrow because there's like half the stuff we didn't even get to, including I'm going to try to pull the video the dude that you scared when the Taco Bell game. That shit was hysterical. This dude stumbled, man. Stumbled. So I'll have that for you tomorrow. And what else? What else? The Cardi B stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think, did you even see that?
Yeah, I keep seeing the story gets wilder and wilder.
Exactly.
There's more to
I
it.
mean, we can have like our own takes on it coming up on tomorrow's show. Because everyone's seen the video, but I think what we have to say about it is what's more interesting.
I just want to throw a mic into Ryan's face. So reenactment tomorrow.
All right. Tune in.
I'll put on the Cardi B dress. Have an awesome.
Don't.
It was a joke.
That's gonna have people turn away. No one wants to see you in a dress.
Drop us your instant voice notes.
Or they do. Maybe.
We might get a record hit.
We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, bye.
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 PK's Podcast Show.
There he is. He was ready to run in today, huh? If you're new to our show, our dog, like the minute the show ends, like clockwork. It also just hit me that I played the intro, not the outro.
We're not leaving yet. It doesn't say bye yet.
Yeah, my bad. There it is. Oh, hit the bong dong dong. What a jerk, bro!
I forgot Teddy was in here.
I hope everybody had a good run of their life. I love you guys. That's the end of the story.
PK's Podcast.
Poor spaghetti.
That was your bad.
I can't believe you did that.